Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to ShowSnaps. We're diving into the world of Joe Goldberg, the infamous stalker and serial killer from Netflix's hit series, You. If you thought Season 5 was going to be a straightforward conclusion for our beloved or detestable protagonist, think again. So, what did the showrunners have in store for us? Well, according to Michael Foley and Justin W. Lowe, Joe's final takedown would be his most horrific yet. They wanted to make sure that by the end of the season, we'd see a fully formed monster, someone who's not just charming but animalistic. Foley put it bluntly, "We were all about trying to make Joe see what he is." Now, if you're wondering how this came about, well, it's simple. Season 5 was the showrunners' chance to say goodbye and decide exactly how they wanted to wrap up the series. With a renewal for 5 seasons under their belt, Foley and Lowe took the reins, making sure that Joe's story would be one for the ages. But before we get to the juicy stuff, let's set the stage. In Season 5, we're introduced to Bront, a young woman who becomes the latest object of Joe's obsession. But here's the twist. She's not just any damsel in distress. She's got a past, and that past is one of abuse, something that sets her up for a very different dynamic with our dear Joe. Foley and Lowe wanted to subvert our expectations when it came to Bront's character, making sure we didn't get too caught up in the love story between Joe and his new prey. Instead, they gave agency back to Bront, letting her be the one who ultimately brings him down. Now, you might remember that in Episode 6, it was revealed that Bront had teamed up with conspirators to expose Joe's true nature. But what really caught our attention was how she folded when offered a chance to incriminate him. It was a clever move by Foley and Lowe, making us realize just how far Bront had fallen into the trap set by Joe. But fear not, ShowSnaps fans, our heroes didn't give up on justice just yet. In Episode 9, Kate teams up with Nadia and Marion to put Joe on trial. It was a chance for the showrunners to give voice to the women who'd been silenced by Joe's actions, and it was a beautiful moment of catharsis. And then, in the penultimate episode, things took a dark turn. The trio locked Joe up in his own cage. Yes, you read that right, forcing him to face his demons without escape. It was a masterclass in psychological manipulation, ShowSnaps. But here's the thing. Foley and Lowe said they considered killing off Joe initially. However, after reevaluating their approach, they decided against it. Instead, they opted for something much more sinister, putting him behind bars. In the final episode, Bront delivers the coup de grace that finally brings justice to Joe. And let me tell you, it's a moment of satisfaction we've all been waiting for. No longer can Joe ride off into the sunset with his latest conquest. He'll be spending years in a cell, a fate he richly deserves. That's right, ShowSnaps fans, our beloved serial killer is finally held accountable. It's been quite the journey, but I think we can all agree, justice has been served. Until next time, stay sharp and keep on snapping.